We stand on the firmest negation on the resolution. Resolved, the European Union should join the Belt and Road Initiative. Our framework is utilitarianism because it is in the best interest of the European Union as a whole. To clarify this debate, we offer the following definitions. Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, a global development strategy started by the Chinese government, incorporating investment and infrastructure development across the globe. The European Union, EU. The European Union is an organization consisting of 28 European nations that protects human rights and maintains peace for Europe. Join the BRI. To participate in the Belt and Road Initiative, the European Union is going against its morals. Contention 1. China would destroy the economy of participating countries. Warren. The BRI would lead countries to fall into a debt trap. Dylan Gerstow. Today, many countries are worried about China's intentions. China uses loans that often come at commercial interest rates. While the BRI provides vital infrastructure funding to developing countries, it also leaves many with unsustainable debt. Warrant 2. With the countries in debt, China would take possession of prized economic resources or trade sites. Hadika Taj, May 5, 2019. The likelihood of a Chinese monopoly on untapped resources is a concern. China's singular presence will be problematic for both foreign investors and global powers alike. Global economies, foreign loans, and accumulating debt increases the risk of an economic drain without guarantee of sustainable reinvestment into the local economy. Warrant 3. Negotiations between the investors and BRI are not clear. Nathaniel Taplin, May 2, 2019. There are 16 instances of write-offs, 11 deferments, and 4 refinancing deals ever since the BRI started. State-owned companies heading up the projects, often without a transparent bidding process, have a clear incentive to inflate costs. Many write-offs were conceded without a formal renegotiation process. Impact. With Chinese companies abroad, they will cause the participating countries to fall into a debt. Once the country is in debt, consequences will further destroy the economy as a major trade port is used or untapped resources are removed for sale. With poor countries facing a larger economic debacle, the European Union will have lost its main purpose, which is to support the poorer countries in the Union. These countries that fall in the debt trap will take longer to recover, and conditions of daily living would decline. Thus, to protect the countries in Europe, the Union should avoid partaking in the BRI. Contention 2. The Belt and Road Initiative will worsen climate warming. Sitagom Saha, September 8, 2019. President Xi tactically admitted BRI's first phase has been an environmental failure. China has long been the world's largest exporter of coal power equipment, exporting twice as much as its nearest competitor. At the current rate, Chinese coal plant developers will drive energy investments that make it impossible to limit global warming to safe levels. Most Chinese financed coal-powered power plants use some low-efficiency subcritical coal technology, which produces some of the highest emissions of any form of power generation. Overall, as Chinese development finance in a country's power sector increases, it becomes harder for the country to lower emissions. Impact. The European Union has restrictions on the emissions of power plants. The power plants that the investors are building overseas will violate these policies. If the European Union joins the BRI, emissions in the EU would increase to an uncontrollable level. As a result, the European Union should not join the BRI in order to protect its goal in climate action. Thus we negate this resolution. Thank you.